Baseball and Coffee with Adam Ottavino is on MLB's YouTube channel Fridays in the morning at some point. It was 10 a.m. Eastern is the normal time. It was 11 today. You can catch Adam and get all of his insight on the YouTube channel with MLB. Adam Ottavino joins us now. Adam, Brian Kenny here. Thanks for coming back on.
Oh, I love coming on. Thanks, BK.
Excellent. Today, better than ever, that you seemingly played for all these guys through the years. So you played with the Mets and Carlos Mendoza in his first season when everything went great. Give me your view of Mendoza and the Mets this year.
I mean, I've been critical of Carlos in the past, but I think this year it's not really on his hands, to be honest with you. I mean, I think that's maybe been a little bit too much change all at once. You know, a lot of guys playing out of position. Lindor now on the IL. They already had to endure Soto on the IL. A lot of performance that you couldn't see coming from some of the pitchers, and then some of them they were relying on bounce backs that just haven't happened yet. So I'm not sure what he should be doing differently, but obviously whatever buttons he is pressing, they're not working, and nothing seems to be working in Queens right now.
You played for Alex Cora in Boston 2021. That team went to the ALCS. What about Alex Cora as a manager?
I loved Alex. He was one of my favorite managers all time. I was stunned by the move. I thought his influence was, really, really big in Boston. He's a very hands-on guy. Guy knows how to win. Obviously, he took that team to the World Series in 2018. He's been a part of a lot of winning in his career at every level. I love Alex. I think he has a great feel. Huge guy who has the pulse of the team, at his fingertips all the time. So I was stunned by that move, and that was a big shakeup.
Walt Weiss, you played for him for 4 years, again with the Rockies. That was his first gig. He's now leading the Braves' best record in baseball. Walt Weiss is sitting pretty now this year. So tell me something about Walt Weiss when you were playing for him.
I love Walt. I'm so thrilled he got this opportunity. He got that first opportunity with us in Colorado, and I think he was a little hamstrung by the front office at the time and kind of the strategies, and also obviously the challenges of Colorado. I mean, when he got out of that job, I remember he told me he needed to take a deep breath and he wanted a couple years to reset. But now he's got a really good team in Atlanta. They're playing great. He's been there for a few years, so he's forged relationships with all the staff and the players there. And he's hit the ground running here in his second act, and I couldn't be happier for him.
Does a team react to their manager getting fired? That's kind of the cliche, yet sometimes it does happen. Obviously, it famously happened for Rob Thompson, and now it's happening to Rob Thompson. What about that?
I don't think it's a golden rule, but I do think there's a reaction. I mean, no matter what, oftentimes you can feel that tension, and doing something like that, whether it's fair or unfair, tends to cut that tension a little bit. Now it's a reset. Everybody kind of comes in knowing that a decision at least was made, and it's not one of those things that's hanging over the whole room's head anymore, and then they can go out and play a little bit better. I think that happens in some cases, but I don't think it's an absolute thing. I don't think it works the same amongst every group.
You wouldn't think. I can't rule it out now. Hey, we just had Chris Antonetti on, president of baseball operations, longtime executive for Cleveland, and he just brought up, we lost 10 in a row, everything was looking down. I don't remember Stephen Vogt's got to go. So is this a Boston, New York, Philly thing where, if you're in, even if Detroit went on a swoon late last year, we didn't hear A.J. Hinch has got to go. Is this like a Northeast thing or a payroll thing? Or how much does that play into it?
I think it's somewhat of a payroll thing, but I think you're right. It is a Northeast thing, especially these three cities, Boston, New York, Philly. I mean, they're no joke. The noise gets loud, and it gets loud quickly. I don't know how often you inhabit Reddit. But if you go on any of these team Reddit pages over the past few weeks, it's an absolute bloodbath on there. So the noise is just deafening. That's all.
Yeah, I stay clear. It's life is easier that way. I'm not saying it's right, but I'm saying it be. That's what's happening. Hey, Zack Wheeler pitching today for the Phillies. Let's get into something a little more baseball here. What did you see in his first game back?
Yeah, Vila was down a little bit, but I thought he looked really good. I know he had the 3 walks, but the delivery looked calm. It looked comfortable, flowy, the way he always looks. He executed a lot of pitches at a high level. I thought the Braves, honestly, most of the walks in this game were the Braves having good at-bats against him, and they're obviously a hot team. But Zack Wheeler looks like he's rounding into form. I think the velocity will come. Honestly, I'm very, very encouraged coming back off thoracic outlet because that injury is no joke.
Right. This was the better version of that where guys bounce back. Am I correct in saying that, what I've heard?
Yeah, apparently this is the less of the two, in terms of consequences with this surgery. Like this one is a little easier to bounce back from, but nevertheless, it's no joke. I mean, they have to remove a chunk of your rib. It's a major surgery. It's carpentry going on. So at the end of the day, to see him come back and look like he could throw the ball with ease and kind of command it the way he did, that was very encouraging for me.
I like how I brought that. Adam, you're a surgeon. Well, can you go into exactly what happens? Why your expertise on everything? Go back, get your medical degree, come back, and you can answer that. Adam, great having you on the show. Thank you so much. We'll see you again soon.